Yo, what's up guys? I'm back with another Tupac video. Today we're reacting to an official Tupac song music video on his page called Thug Life, Cradle to the Grave. I have never seen this nor heard this. I don't even think I remember anyone commenting about this music video. I just typed in Tupac and it came up. But I want you guys to give me a fresh new list below of music videos and like songs of Tupac I should react to. I've already have a lot. You guys can go see my videos and go check. So please, it's new stuff, things I haven't listened to or heard. Comment down below. I'm gonna check them out for sure. I gotta add it to a playlist. So, all right, let's react to this. Tupac, Thug Life, Cradle to the Grave.
Will we stay true?
Also, I got this Death Row Records beanie. One of my best friends, Allure, got me this beanie for my birthday or Christmas. I don't know if I'm mixing it up. But I really wanted this Death Row Records. It's from Paxson. You guys can check it out. To Allure. She streams on Twitch. I'm going to put the link down below if you guys go follow her. It's Allure. It's twitch.tv/Allure404. Little shout out for my best friend. Period. Okay, let's get back to the song.
From the cradle to the grave.
First off, it's coming in hot. Like, do 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 do, the beat and everything. That low-key sound like McDonald's, my bad, but damn, this is already sounding good. But the fact of the topic, Cradle to the Grave, and there's a baby on my screen right now, and then it showed shots of people in prison, is like, this is gonna be harsh.
June 16, 1971. Mama gave birth to a hell-raising heavenly son. See, the doctor tried to smack me, but I smacked him back. My first words was thug for life, and Papa passed him back.
Okay, he starts off talking about his own story. June 16, 1971. He was born a Hellraiser. And this is a reference to one of his songs, because back like in the beginning when I started making these reaction videos, Tupac made a song called Hellraiser, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And he made a joke saying the doctor tried to smack him, but he smacked him back. Like, man, is that Suge Knight in the background? I don't know.
I'm busting on these other suckers brawling. Listen, you can hear my mini 14 calling. I'm out the window of my drop top, making my block hot, busting that suckers, when will it stop? Now tell me
His tone and the way he's rapping, I feel like Tupac can do any flow and make it sound good, because he's giving us the story of what he was doing on the block and in his neighborhoods and how he ended up in the penitentiary and how like all this stuff is going like about himself. I just don't understand how he was able to do like this kind of stuff. I know it can be simple, but sometimes it's complex. He does it, but he kills it.
when we fight, it's in the middle of the night with no lights on. Hey, look at me bailing, coming out the courthouse, all about my mail, man. Hey.
He's giving such detailed descriptions about him going to the courthouse and like the jails, trying to get out, the money and this and that. It's like there's so much, and I feel like he knows what he's giving his story and everything he had to go through, but he's trying to put up an example for others who he doesn't want them to get in this position and just end up dead or in jail.
Thugs out, you suckers, from the cradle to the grave.
He said life ain't ever been easy living in the ghetto, and I just like when I hear this, I just think about when I talked to Napoleon from Outlaws. If you guys haven't seen that interview, it's in my previous videos. I did an interview with Napoleon, aka Muta from Outlaws group. He's an artist, Tupac's close friend, a former Outlaws member, and he talked about his story in the ghetto, how he lost both his parents in the hood. For him, like, he went to jail like the first time. He said like that life wasn't for him, and like even the fame in the industry at that point, it was worse than like being in the hood because of like all like the corrupt stuff that was going on. But I'm just like thinking about that, the fact that I was able to talk to him and like listen to Tupac's words, and like it's insane. Oh my goodness. So he's talking about like his dad was doing other things, his mom was trying to make ends meet, and the only person that he had to be like that father figure was like the dope dealer. And like that's just crazy, because I remember Tupac was talking about that too, and he didn't want other kids to have to go through that. and be like their only figure was like the drug dealers and like these types of people and having to go through that. He wanted to like teach them, this is what happened to me, don't let it happen to you, like take the other way out. So the two verses of the Outlaws members telling their stories, first of all, none of this is fake. This is all real. Like Tupac was talking about real things. They weren't faking, and this is all. At the end of every verse, they say "cradle to the grave," and like they end it. Like it's like a life story, and it just ends. Another Outlaws member. They're all giving their stories with the birth date, because Tupac started saying June 1971, the other guy said it and he was like March 18th, blah blah blah, and then they give their date, their parent situation, what they felt like as kids, and like it's like a timeline. They killed that, man. The way they're doing, like the way they wrote this, because I remember Napoleon told me that the way Tupac would do it is they would play a beat in the studio, or like they would play a beat first, and then they would come up with the hook, and then he would come up with the verse. He'd be like, whoever could make the verse as soon as possible could hop on the song. And he also told me usually the last line of the song when Tupac was writing, it would be the title of the song. See? Rest in peace. Finished it with "Cradle to the Grave" on put in work. When they start their story, they're already in jail, obviously, and then it goes back to flashbacks of what they've been through, and it kind of like switches back and forth, and then they're all telling their story. He said, "Did I sell my soul as a young kid?" And I'm thinking about like the industry, but I don't think so, because like they're older. What do you guys think that means when he said, "I think I sold my soul as a kid"? But how this just makes me think about the current events and politics, because one thing Tupac was very strong about in politics, and this is current in today's events with what's been going on in the world and like the rich and the poor. I've taken multiple sociology classes, and I specifically took a sociology, race and ethnic relations class, and there are straight statistics and facts that talk about in Black and brown communities and Hispanic and Latino communities, there's so many like people in poverty that are like specifically put in these areas, and they're not allowed to go into like the richer areas unless like they have the money to do so, but like they purposely limit them in poor neighborhoods and poor places in poverty, and they're basically set up for failure. And when he's talking about the beginning is the end, and they all have kind of like similar stories but like in very different ways, it just proves like our society and our like structure, it's such a rigged capitalist system, and it's so true when you think never been easy. I can't imagine their situation. Wow, look at the 90s. But I'm born in 2000, so it's so cool. This is like an aesthetic, but oh my goodness. 1994 Interscope Records. Wow. Okay, this Tupac song and the Outlaws members and their verses on this was an amazing video, and I feel like I just can't believe how many of like Tupac's songs currently just are with the times of what's going on, and it's so sad because everything that was mentioned back then has not as got. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, links below. Follow me on Instagram, Twitch, I play video games. Follow me on all that stuff. Spotify, I got a Spotify page, you can follow me there. Comment down below, don't forget to subscribe. Please guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and please stay positive. Don't forget to spread love, and peace.